Who did you have, Brendan? And you got top 4 today playing what?
Tearlaments.
Tearlaments. Ooh, no more gold pride?
I did what I wanted to do with it, and like I'm just kind of bored of the format, so I'm just trying to have fun.
Nice. How many cards are in your main deck?
40.
40. Alright, let's see your main deck.
Okay.
So this is tier.
It is tier, yes. In the Bestial Rise Heart format. It's 3 Diviner and the 4 1-ofs. These cards should have been banned, dude. It's still insane. Cards are okay, I guess. They mill 5, so it's helpful.
Pretty good still.
This card's really good though. Becomes a 6. I have to make Beatrice. Plus, like, it's just like a normal summon that's a Chaos Ruler, so I like can't be mad about that. So yeah, I like it a lot. I played the Hero package. This package was pretty good for me today, just being able to make Beatrice. I don't know if I need to play this. I feel like it's silly to cut this, but like I just didn't use its effect once. I don't know. Maybe I was fortunate because I kept like milling this, and I would just like hit this, had this, and then just made Beatrice that way. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just like getting lucky. So, but yeah, there's that package. Kiki the Swamp package. I've always loved this package. It's very, very good. That's Poly. Just becomes whatever name you want. It's like obviously it's mandatory.
Mainly helps make Rucolos.
Yeah, let's make Rucolos. It's like mandatory now more than ever, but like I've always loved this package, so I'm just always gonna play it.
Now the fun part.
So tier 3 and a heart. I think that's pretty self-explanatory.
The one that's not at 1.
Yeah. The 3 1-ofs, of course. I just played this one at 1.
These 3.
This card's cool. I think you should play 1 at least, but it is kind of bricky, so I only wanted at 1 because I'm not doing like the Draco Sack stuff. So even then, like that build's kind of like really like so opening hand dependent. Or like the Diviner, you can just draw at any point. It works. But I mean, it works. You can add it off Toad when you do Toad stuff. You always have like when you add it off that way, you can just like have a name to summon, so you're like safe with your traps.
Right.
That's cool. Yeah, these got Bistilled a couple times. So I was lost one game because of that. It had 2 Bistills. It was unfortunate. 3 Planet, of course, search them on out. 3 Scream. I don't like this card, but you have to play it because you like want to get to your traps. Plus, like it just helps mill more cards. 3 Salik. This card's still crazy. Imperm permanently. 1 Trivia Karma, then we do play 3 Foolish Goods. So this card engrave, you banish it. Yeah, it's anything with Visas in its text, so it adds this, and mainly this.
Nice.
These all mention Visas.
And then this can also send.
Yeah, and this also has the double utility to send these 2,
Nice.
which like you do every now and then. And then for the last cards in the deck, Kaiju. Because you need to try to deal with the Rise Heart or just like tower type cards. Plus, like even then, just playing the cards really good just because like it just out stuff and it also just makes Mud Dragon to make Bahamut plays. And then Super Poly. So basically, they're trying to do the same thing. You just out a board, out certain cards. That's the point of them.
40 cards, right? We said.
Yeah, 40.
All right, your extra deck.
So just 1 and 1. You're not playing against Mind Hacker, and like I'm not doing anything on their turn anyways. So like I'm not gonna play it into a Unicorn.
These cards are ridiculous.
Yeah, honestly, like it's not like because this card. It's not because King of the Swamp. You don't honestly make this card any much anymore. Honestly, just make like this way more. This card's like insane, dude. But this card is still crazy. And then for like the super poly targets, these 3 helps make Bahamut. Self-explanatory, self-explanatory. This card.
So what do you play this for?
So why? So like basically the point of this is because of the hero package. So like. So let's say, you mill this, right? So you go like tier effect, use this and this, summons this is a 6, you discard a card, you can dump this in grave, this effect activates, summoning on this, and you make Beatrice.
Okay.
So that's like the point of it.
Did it come up?
Beatrice came up a lot, and I think I only made this like twice. But yeah, no, it's pretty good. I like it. Grapha, this is like probably like low-key the best card in the extra deck. Like this card is ridiculous, dude. It's just big, just like soft negates turning into me discarding something, which like is really convenient. Like, you sometimes just like put names in hand purposely to do that. And then 1 Guardian Chimera because you play Poly and this card's crazy. 1 Baron because you can since you have like 6 and 4s. It's a generic negate, or he's not played. The Toad package. This card's crazy. You just negate stuff, add back a Rain of Heart or the tier cash, and then you can like Rain of Heart, put this back, this summon this back on out. This is an Aqua. It helps make the Play-Doh art.
Nice.
Redoer, obviously. Beatrice, this card is insane. And then I played these 2 links. No lie, I'm probably cutting these. This does not come up. No lie, because you only have 1 Merly. Yeah, so you just can't use the Merly to summon it, because it's like, well, it doesn't do anything after that.
And then block
the reason this was in here for is because you have like a lot of discard outlets, like with the hero stuff. with the Trevor Karma or any of the Ishizu stuff. Like you do have like a lot of stuff you do kind of want to discard at times. And, like conveniently enough, you just get back like a field spot or a scream at the end phase. But like I said, these just don't come up enough. like legit, they really just don't. I think every time I like had the option to go into these, I probably lost this game.
I mean, it seems like you're actually more flexible, so.
Yeah, even then, so like you don't have to play these. Like I know like it seems crazy not to play this, but like I do, it just doesn't come up.
Okay, and then your side deck.
Side deck. So there was Scatter Shot for the Spine for time, but if you're not playing Spine, don't play this. The side deck's not that good because siding with this deck is really awkward. So there's 3 Droll for like combo decks. So if I can, especially if they're like making like a big board, I just don't want to deal with it. So it can just be like Droll, but didn't use it once today, so probably cutting it. The one you do have to play no matter what is Bell, because you need to like have something for like Fist deals. This is the one thing that can deal with it. So definitely that. I played Ash. It's generically good. It's getting against like Despia, because that matchup's like really annoying, especially when they like go off. It's just like a pain in the ass. Let's say that. It's alright. It's good hand trap, stops like thrust, but when you're making a board, stuff like this is kind of redundant.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, the card economy kind of matters too, so you don't really want to discard stuff. 3 Dark Ruler, this card's really good. That's kind of why I don't want to like really play Droll, because like if I'm going first and I make a board, that wasn't going to side it's in anyways. So yeah, just like whatever. Obviously, it's good against Kashira. You just take out Super Poly, put in this. You're like, no, you really don't want to deal with stuff, dude. It's so tough. Harpies, because it's a 1-card blow up. Your deck deals with like trap decks pretty well inherently, as long as they don't like flip like a macro or something.
Yeah.
But inherently, you have a good matchup because Planet just pops everything.
That's true.
And then I cited a Meta Noise. This is for the Cash matchup. But in theory, it's kind of okay because like if you make a board, it's really just hard for them to deal with anyways, and Salik can just do it on its own. And if you don't make a board and they just like have like a bunch of push cards, it just doesn't matter. Like this is kind of like specific. Like I don't know, my luck's maybe just not the best, but like I either just get like 3 blowout cards thrown at me, or it's just like their hand didn't matter anyways. It was just that bad.
That's
so like
true.
this is just like kind of like an
Cash is
overkill
just
set.
too much of like a blowout.
Yeah, Cash like either just like doesn't do it or they just have too much for you to deal with anyways.
That's true. Alright, well thank you, Brian. Congratulations on your placement tonight. Anything else to say about your tier deck?
The side deck needs work. Like for sure, the keeps are like this and this. Everything else here, you can do whatever you want. And then, like I said, I'm being serious. I probably will cut these because they just don't come up enough.
Any shoutouts?
Any shoutouts? Who to shout out? There's Anthony. There's Adam, Antonio. He's a goofball, dude. He's funny. He's a funny goofball.
And subscribe, right?
Yeah, sure. Shout out to Eric, I guess. Shout out to Top Deck Scrubs.
Alright, thank you, Brandon. Have a good night.